Bonsoir à tous, c'est Kali. Aujourd'hui on continue The Invincible. Dans la première partie j'avais secouru tout mon équipage. Il y avait au moins une morte et les autres étaient dans un état un peu particulier. De stupéfaction naturellement. Enfin naturellement non. C'est un mot parasite qui n'a rien à foutre là. Et moi j'avais, suite au secours du dernier, été séparé de l'équipe et donc je me retrouve tout seul sur Régis 3. On va continuer. Yasna décide de ne pas respecter la procédure et de donner son oxygène à Gorski. Elle le transporte ensuite à un endroit où Novik passera le chercher avec le vaisseau d'atterrissage. Alors il me semble que dans les dialogues ils disent Novak. Ah, ça frise.
What was that?
Non.
Astrogator. I'm underground. It's hard to determine my exact location. Novik, do you copy?
C'était pas un freeze.
Base, come in. I'm sending an SOS. Anyone, please. Okay. Stay calm. Just keep it together.
C'était juste qu'on était assommé. Ah, j'aurais pu regarder mes constantes.
Deposit of water. Probably unsafe for consumption. I'd rather not risk it. Meteoric waters. Nah, too deep. Let's hope it's not fossil. Slippery terrain. Poor visibility. Considering all factors, situation hopeless. At least I got flares. Oh, come on. Gotta be kidding me.
Bah ça fonctionne pas la lumière. On peut pas grimper là? Non. Allez, on descend.
Okay. Careful. No!
Ça n'est pas passé loin.
Fucking great. I can't. I just. Can't. I'm pretty much fucked. That's my considered opinion. Fucked. Who's that?
Rota, Koval.
I can't see. Koval. You came back for me. But how? The lander took you. Koval, please. Speak to me.
Il a pas l'air d'avoir envie.
I'm so glad to see you, Yasna. I have so much to tell you, but we don't have time. We need to get out of here as soon as possible.
How are you planning to do it? I won't jump over to you.
There's a passage on the left. It should get easier from there. Meanwhile, I'll be watching you from above. As long as we have comms, you won't lose me. We'll be out of here within an hour. You'll see.
I don't have the time to wander around, Koval. Come down and help me.
I'd love to, but then more boat is stuck at the bottom. You have to pull yourself together. There is no other way. You need to get up.
Ça va être risqué là comme passage.
So much for the rescue.
Je peux pas passer de l'autre côté, non, j'ai pas l'impression. Ouh, j'aime pas ces petits tunnels.
Koval, say something. I can't stand this silence.
You often do that.
Do what?
Talk over your fears. There's no shame in being afraid. Don't worry.
I'm at risk of dehydration, hypoxia, poisoning. It's no wonder I'm afraid.
I already admire you. You know, I'm proud and rather worried at the same time. What you did for Gorski, well, I wouldn't be able to do that myself.
I don't know why I left him my tank. Gorski is dead anyway.
Don't say that. We will return for him.
Something attacked me up there. Oh, it probably got him too.
Then we'll ask Nobby. The old man monitors our parameters.
He only tells us what he deems fit. You know that, Koval.
Yeah, I do. Still, you did the right thing.
Oh, maybe I did. But I was stupid too. A complete failure of reason in an act of futile heroism.
Is your equipment operational? Nothing damaged?
Only the flares got wet. Hey! Hey, don't go so fast. I need to rest. I've had enough. Just enough. Forward, Yasna. Faster. We're racing against time. Come on. We're fighting for our lives, Yasna. Enough of this nonsense. I'm sick of fighting.
Okay, Yasna. I'm sorry. I demand so much from you. Too much.
You don't have to apologize for anything. It's my fault. Maybe Novik's. But definitely not yours.
Stop. I'll be here with you until the end. Remember, none of this is your fault. You deserve to finally rest.
C'est terminé, je sais ce que tu essaies de faire, je n'ai pas encore
No, I
abandonné.
don't. I won't give up yet.
I know. Can you stand?
I need... catch my breath first.
Like I said, I'll be here. I only wish I could somehow comfort you.
I'm getting up, okay?
I knew you would find the strength. You just needed a little encouragement.
Don't push it.
Je ne suis pas sûr d'en être capable, je peux le faire, il le faut.
I can do it. I will not give up.
I never doubted it.
Thank goodness.
See? You made it. My whining did some good, didn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I kinda did.
On va essayer par là. Il me semble qu'il était ici tout à l'heure.
Do you see this?
Well, if you're talking about the coal deposits and the bones of prehistoric reptiles, then yes, they're further up as well. They're further up as well.
Finally, we have proof. Millions of years ago, there was life on the surface of Regis 3.
Is it really such good news? Now, for some reason, there's nothing, you know. Not even bacteria or viruses.
Des radiations peut-être, quelque chose a empêché la vie d'atteindre la terre ferme.
Well, if the extinction happened as a result of a close supernova, organisms in the depths of the oceans would have had a chance of survival.
En fait, comment as-tu atterri de l'autre côté? Es-tu vraiment ici avec moi?
Koval,
Yes?
are you really here with me?
Of course. As well as the whole crew. You have very distinct memory traces of us all in this marvelous little thing of yours called the brain.
Stop joking. You know that's not what I'm asking about.
I do, but there's no definitive answer, really. I just hope you won't forget about us. About me. So little, yet so much.
I don't want to forget Koval. I really don't.
C'était pas le bon chemin.
Come on. It's time to be among other people again. They're out there, somewhere. I promise.
I'm starting to have second thoughts. What if something's waiting for me? Something that caused my fall.
You'll overcome that fear just like the others. Because if you...
Hey! Where did you go?
I can't go with you any further, Yasna.
Koval?
Forgive me for pushing and rushing you so much. It's just... I had to pull you out of there somehow. Unfortunately, I know my body is chemical leftover, an empty shell. I want to believe this is not our farewell. It is. It has been an absolute pleasure.
Il y a eu plusieurs dialogues en même temps.
Yes, sir. I'm getting your SOS. Receiving your vitals. Do you hear me?
Astrogator, I'm here. Over.
Finally! Yes, sir. You can't even imagine. It's really good to hear your voice again, Doctor.
Sir, I saw Koval.
Yasna, are you saying what?
I don't quite understand myself.
All right. What's that? Yasna, are you there? Do you copy?
What kind of deadly shit is this?
Doctor, what are you talking about?
There's something here. It looks like a machine. It burned a hole in the wall. was marching with these kind of crab legs.
Damn. You must evacuate immediately.
Vous savez ce que c'est? Je la reconnais, voyons.
Actually, I recognize this noise. It's a damn thing that dropped me underground. I think it's moving away from me.
Excellent. Don't stop yet, though.
Comment
The
l'Alliance est-elle
greater the
arrivée?
distance between you and this machine, the better.
How is it possible that the Alliance machine got here before us?
I'd like to know myself. If our intel's incorrect and Invincible already landed on Regis 3, they would have a huge advantage over us. So why won't they confront our ship head on?
Instead, they waste time on some shady diversion. Shit! It's still here. I have to... I'm stuck. I can't move. Oh, it's coming at me.
Yeah, please talk.
It's getting closer. It's gonna crush me. I've got nowhere to run. I'm gonna die here after all.
Come in! Jasna, we must evacuate you. I'm getting parameters, pulse, saturation. Please confirm you're there.
I'm okay. The probe did something. As if... I don't know.
I saw the readings, gave a distress signal, and then followed a series of directives that I didn't implement. Currently, it does not respond to commands.
I'll check on it. Cursed crap. Oh, the hatch fell down.
Probably from the registry. Can you get the record?
Let's see.
On va avoir droit à la séquence mémorielle.
Guess right, sir. The Alliance is indeed already on the planet. They even managed to set up a field base.
How could headquarters have got it so wrong? According to intelligence, the Invincible was not due to arrive for another 14 days.
I guess we should ask them back home.
Ouais, ils avaient vraiment ramené tout le matos.
And that's me. Wow. It really did almost flatter me. Probe. It distracted the antimats.
You say that as if it did it on purpose.
Car c'est ce que je pense, ce n'est pas ce que je voulais dire.
What I meant was that antimat targeted it, and when it fired, the structures collapsed.
You've been lucky.
One could say so, yes.
Et par contre, la sonde, beaucoup moins. Elle a bien volé.
Not much left of it.
The probe was broadcasting a while ago, so maybe we can save its call.
Hot.
Et voyons voir une autre séance de diapos.
You could say that since I found the probe, I haven't been alone.
I'm sorry, Asta. Maybe it can still be rebuilt. Anyway, you're not entirely alone.
J'ai l'impression d'avoir perdu un compagnon, pas besoin d'en faire des caisses, ce n'est une machine, je suis un peu triste.
I feel like I've lost another companion. My last one.
You still have me.
Not down here.
Bon, ça s'est refroidi.
Okay. It cooled down.
Are you talking about the protocol?
Well, they say in order to win over a person, you have to still their heart. But the key is to get their brain.
You know that's just a metaphor.
Anatomically incorrect and highly overused, yes. Okay. Time to get out of here.
Oh, not good. You simply don't get a break.
What is it this time?
Stormfront is approaching your location.
Now of all times.
I know, Doctor. But please muster up a little more strength. Let's not forget that the Alliance is in the vicinity.
Wait a minute. Do you have any specific expectations of me? Since I'm nearby their troops.
It's hard to call them specific. We need to learn more.
You're missing the most important thing, sir. We still have to save Gorski. I don't know what your silence means.
I was going to tell you later. I'm really sorry.
What?
His readings...
No. No, don't finish. That's impossible.
You did absolutely everything you could. Unfortunately, sometimes even that's not enough.
I did nothing. Just nothing.
Merci de passer, et puis c'est pas grave si tu restes pas longtemps.
And how am I supposed to feel?
I mean the lack of your oxygen tank.
So you know.
Gorski's oxygen jump didn't come out of nowhere. Your saturation is dropping. So, how are you feeling?
Ça va pas trop, j'ai eu des hallucinations.
I've already experienced what Dr. Krauter referred to as mild cerebral symptoms. Actually, Koval participated in them.
What? How?
I had a long and heartfelt oh, damn it! The storm's getting worse. Please don't ask for details.
C'est la tempête.
I'm approaching the vehicle.
Any damage?
Hard to tell. It looks like it's been stuck here for a while. But the light inside works. There isn't a living soul here.
Are you sure? Please take a look around.
On va faire un truc.
Did you get in?
Yes. But I still have to pop back outside. Let's check something.
Time is pressing, Doctor. The storm.
I know. But it's important.
Mais
Got it!
What? What are you talking about?
I found an oxygen tank.
Ah, of course. Why did I think of that? Rescue kit is essential in all vehicles, even the Alliances.
bah voilà, on est rien à faire.
Better?
Yes. Oh, that's what I needed. Time to hit the road.
Il est vraiment cool. Mais encore une fois, il est très narratif, donc si tu veux vraiment profiter à fond et le découvrir, ne traîne pas trop sur le stream. Après, c'est pas grave, mais voilà, c'est comme c'est très narratif.
The engine started.
Then what are you waiting for? Leave this cursed place. Are you driving? How are the conditions?
Tu fermes un œil.
Actually, why aren't you even asking?
Dad! Right in front of me!
Stay calm. Even if it hits the rover directly, you'll come out unscathed. The vehicle is a kind of Faraday cage. Energy will flow through the body of the vehicle, discharge into the ground, without going inside.
I am calm. I'm a goddamn oasis of peace. And there are exceptions, you know, such as the windshield shattering at high voltages. Doesn't stress me out at all.
I remember a mission on Eden 5. At that time I was still a coordinator, but the crew was quite similar. Chemist, cyberneticist, a doctor, an engineer and a physicist. Simple reconnaissance mission. But there was a miscalculation and we crashed the rocket. Then we put it back together. For whatever was on hand. Quite a machine. A true Frankenstein's monster, so to speak. Even more terrifying than the creatures we found on the surface of it.
Oh, wait. Creatures? You are making this up, aren't you, sir?
Not at all. I was indeed on a mission to Eden. However, I might have exaggerated a bit.
Eh bien, on progresse quand même malgré tout ça là. Puis les éclairs, ça tombe assez proche. J'ai l'impression d'être au bord d'un ravin. Mais non, c'est juste avec la luminosité qui... J'essaie de croire ça. Ici, ça m'a l'air pas mal.
Damn it! I'm having trouble finding the right way.
You've got to head southwest.
How am I supposed to know where's southwest? I'm riding into a cave. The storm has subsided.
J'ai l'impression qu'on va attendre ici la fin de la tempête.
I found a place to hide.
A Faraday cage?
That's not it. I left the structures behind. It's an ordinary rock formation.
Even better. You have to catch your breath eventually. Can I ask for one thing? Could you find the model number of the rover?
What for?
I've got an idea, but it depends on the model.
Emmett 2001. Could that be it?
Let me see. Bingo. Emmets are equipped with a black box. Please find it.
I have the box, but it's all locked up.
Really? Must have changed the equipment because I have no information about a key.
Where did you even get a catalogue of their gear from, sir? And anyway, it doesn't matter. What should I do?
1 second. I need to think. Don't know if this can help. But the Alliance labels black boxes as data loggers. Eureka. Cable access. Look for something resembling a socket, a plug.
I think I have something like that.
Then you can connect to the probe's brain there. And presto.
Won't work. These inputs are not compatible with Commonwealth plugs.
From the outside, our equipment is different, but inside we have the same guts, so to speak. The cable on the back of the box should already fit.
Same guts, eh? Just like with humans. Okay, it's in.
Just a moment. Well done, Doctor. I'm receiving a signal.
So, what now?
You can finally rest. It'll take me a while to dig through all the records.
The rover was connected to a base.
The one from the slides?
Most probably. No one is transmitting from the base.
I'd suggest you lie down. The storm's raging. Best to sleep through the night.
I'm going to sleep now.
Ouais, on a besoin de reprendre des forces.
Not good. Don't get a break. Storm front is approaching your location.
Wait. Astrogator, can you explain to me what I'm hearing right now?
This is a recording from the rover. The Alliance has apparently broken the encryption of our radio channel.
Oh, bollocks. So what do we do?
We need to change the frequency and encryption key.
What's the point? As soon as you give me a new channel, they will overhear us and change it as well.
Just look at the probe's brain.
Bally? What's with...
All you have to do is watch it closely. I'm switching now. Waiting for you to join.
Oh, I see. The new frequency is...
Bonne soirée, merci d'être passé.
Oh, there's only static on this channel. And again... Okay, the channel is active. Now the encryption key. The first 3 digits of the cipher are...
3, 2... Le tout.
The next is...
2... 1... 4. Donc là, c'est le premier.
Yasna,
I'm here.
well done. That should buy us some time.
So, how should we continue?
Don't you need more time to rest?
I do. But there's no way I'm going to sleep now. Besides, nothing's stopping me anymore. The storm has subsided.
All right. Let's not risk evacuating directly from the city. Should be safer outside its perimeter. I took the liberty of looking through the photos of the nearby area. Everything north and east of your location looks relatively safe. All you have to do is move away from this cluster of metal.
So, should I go back to the ship?
That's an odd question. Of course you should come back. Now even more than ever. Very concerned for your safety, Doctor.
No need to be. I'm fine.
Quitter la ville. Ah, il faut que je relance. Ça s'est fait sans avoir la manip de tout à l'heure.
Astrogator, I think I've gone far enough. There is a vast open area in front of me. The city is no longer visible. We need to decide what to do next. Dragonfly, over? Are you there?
Yes, please excuse me. I was in the infirmary. Is the coast clear?
Yep, all clear.
Good. Give me a moment. I'm looking at the satellite images.
Have you examined Merritt's body yet?
I wired her brain to a grave tapper, if that's what you're asking.
Yes, that's what I meant. Have you watched the memory recording?
Yes, but they didn't say anything because the picture is ambiguous. To put it mildly, a lot of black dots. The graininess of the image is extremely bad. All right, I've got it. Sector AZ25. Let's say AZ2504. Please check if it's fit to land.
On va essayer de zoomer.
Like I said, it looks good. Clear opening, flat terrain.
Excellent. Please go there while I prepare the lander. I'll just pack Artie inside.
C'est fini, on a perdu.
So that's it. You're taking me to the Dragonfly. We're flying away from here for good.
We have no other choice, Doctor. At this stage of the mission, we can only minimize losses. You understand that, don't you?
Bien sûr que je veux y retourner, j'envisagerai d'autres possibilités. Je ne veux pas y retourner.
I wasn't keen on this mission from the start. We were supposed to return a long time ago. And that's what I want. I want all of us to return home, dead or alive.
Please remember, we have just one lander left. As a commander, I must first ensure your safe return. Only then I'll send Artie with other tasks.
Non. Hop, on remonte dedans. On sent que c'est fait pour la sécurité, quoi. Les barres sont énormes et ça cache un peu la vue. Vers la base
Focus. What now?
ou la zone d'atterrissage. On va aller voir la zone d'atterrissage. C'est ce qu'on avait prévu.
I'm about to head out to the desert area. Has the lander taken off?
Yes, a second ago. Threshold of 18,000.
The line's breaking up. Can you hear me? What's happening?
I've lost control of the lander. Do you see it?
Just a sec. I have to get off. It hasn't yet pierced the cloud cover.
Et... Ah.
There it is. Oh no. Flying too fast. It's going to shatter.
Yasna, status. What's the lander's condition?
I don't know. All I see is a thick plume of smoke. But considering the speed it hit the ground at, I
don't understand how it happened. I checked it thoroughly. It's fully functional. Couldn't have been an accident. I don't believe it.
I'm gonna check what's left of it.
Eh ben allons-y. Tuyère endommagée. Porte écrasée.
Fuck! Damn it! It's... I'm done for.
Yasna,
No.
calm down. Breathe.
I'm gonna die here. And for what? I saved no one. No one.
Yasna, snap out of it. That's an order. We can't give up just yet. We'll find a way to get you out of there, even if it's the last thing I do.
We're gonna act like nothing happened and forget about my little nervous breakdown. Splendid.
No, Yasna. I'm not forgetting anything.
Oh. So you'll put it in the report, sir?
That's not what I meant.
Je peux pas le grimper? Ah voilà. Je dois encore fouiller ou est-ce que je dois remonter dans le van? Dans le rover, pardon. Il se passe rien, je pense qu'il faut que j'aille voir encore l'épave. Et je peux pas sprinter, dommage.
Something's left of Artie.
Ah, good. So there's a chance we can extract key information from it.
Somehow it still looks active.
Ask him what happened to the lander.
Ask? He doesn't speak.
But he gives yes or no signals. Give him the analysis command. Formulate questions in such a way so that he can confirm or deny.
C'est une tempête, une explosion, un projectile, c'est à cause de l'obscurité.
RT question analysis command. Did the lander fly into a storm? There's an error.
Well, apparently he can't give a definitive answer.
Something like a storm. A shade? Cloud? Ah, he confirmed. What does it tell us?
I don't know yet.
Damn! Shorted out. So, what now?
Then you must go to the Alliance camp. I wanted to avoid it at all costs, but we have no choice. This is your only chance.
C'est eux qui sont derrière tout ça, c'est la faute de Régis 3. Je sais pas, on les voit pas beaucoup, donc si c'est de leur faute...
It's all because of this goddamn planet. I bet the Alliance is sick of it too.
Let's hope so. And I don't say this out of hostility. If they were in trouble, they might be more cooperative.
Ouais, un écran noir. J'ai l'impression qu'il y a plus de freeze qu'avant.
You're approaching their coordinates. Yes, no.
Yes?
Even if you're absolutely right and this planet is to blame, that doesn't make the Alliance our allies. We must be careful when dealing with them. First, observe them from a distance, and only then take action.
Être prudent n'arrangera rien, je serai prudent comme toujours, le rover va peut-être les troubler.
I will be cautious. Like always. You must understand that I have no other choice. The people of the Alliance are my last hope for help.
I know, Doctor. I know. I'll let you know when you cross their perimeter. Once you've crossed, hide the rover. Behind a bend, or under a ledge. Telemetry observation will be vital. Once we know the camp's weaponry situation, we'll decide what to do next.
Hey! What was that?
I've set up a warning signal. Now you're near enough that they can see the rover.
Zone ouverte, planque. Et on va sortir.
Okay, the rover's hidden.
You've yet to find a convenient hideout for yourself, from where you can see their base.
Oh.
Some object is flying over their base.
Can you tell me more?
It's 15... Oh, shit. It's a field base. Multi-module. For about several dozen people. Rather well equipped. There's lots of transporters here.
I'm not surprised. Missions with a large crew, transport modules were an integral part of the field camp.
Remind me, how many crew members were they supposed to send on the Invincible?
Over 100.
Great. They have a second antimat. As if the first one wasn't enough.
Is it active?
Probably not, but Proton alone knows.
What about people? Can you see anyone?
Not yet. Maybe they're hiding in modules.
Most of them for sure, but I'd be surprised if they didn't assign anyone to guard duty.
I see someone.
Just one?
For now, yes.
Is that all?
I think so.
And please keep going. You can assume that their equipment has already detected your presence. Or it will soon enough. There's no point in further postponing the inevitable.
Still, I'm glad that I stopped. I feel better knowing that there's no heavily armed military waiting for me there.
Me too, Doctor. Me too.
On est reparti.
We'll most likely lose contact soon. So let me be clear. Won't be easy to gain their trust. Things can go wrong, even if you can prove that you came to them of your own free will. If there's an escalation, remember one thing. I'll do everything in my power to negotiate your safe return to the Commonwealth. Worst case scenario, we'll opt for a prisoner exchange. Until then, please cooperate with them. And during the interrogation, don't resist. Astrobiologists generally do not possess information that's sensitive to the Commonwealth. At worst, you'll give away the details of our last mission. Of course, it'd be better if that didn't happen.
Aspirator, you're forgetting that I want to talk to them. As one human to another, not as enemies. How odd.
What?
There's no one here. Nobody.
I hope you're right, Doctor. But even if we disregard decades of mutual enmity, we must keep in mind human nature. Homo homini lupus. Just because you want to talk to them doesn't mean they'll listen. I'd rather expect they'll be asking the questions and you'll be answering them.
What have I got to lose anyway?
Your life, Doctor.
I'm going in.
Bon, allons-y, rentrons. On va visiter leur base.
Clear. For now. I can't hear anyone either.
Il y a un volant de chaque côté. Particulier comme méthode. Ouah. Ils ont l'air d'être partis un peu précipitamment. La mort du soleil, la rectification de l'article. Au rédacteur machin chose responsable de l'article scandaleux salissant mon nom et minimisant l'impact de mes résultats scientifiques. On va pas tout lire, c'est assez long. C'est F. Mais il avait l'air d'en avoir gros sur la patate.
I'm at the central module. In the headquarters.
You walked in, just like that.
Yeah, they've got a device for intercepting alarm signals. There isn't much of it. Single record. He's dead. Poor guy. Waited for over a day. Until his heart couldn't take it anymore. Interesting. The coordinates changed... upwards. 1, 8, 5, 6, 1.
7, 5, 4. Yeah, it's Gorski. I'm sorry.
How is it possible? You said... You lied to me.
Yes, I had to.
My oxygen bought him time, and for what? He only suffered longer. Why didn't you let me turn back for him?
Please understand that sometimes I have to make difficult calls. I'm not supposed to burden my subordinates with such decisions.
Vous l'avez laissé mourir, vous avez voulu me protéger.
I know you were trying to protect me. I know. But do not act as though what you did was justified. You had no right to hide the truth. It was up to me to decide if I was willing to risk my life.
I know you, Doctor. You wouldn't leave Gorski even if his chances of survival were marginal. In the end, you would both die.
Maybe. Probably. By now, though, you should tell me the truth, Novik. I have a record of their mission. Each step, location, units, including dates.
I'm all ears.
Day 0, landing place. Their main ship's in sector AQ-28.
The Invincible? What? They didn't move it?
Seems so.
I'll try to track it down. Please tell me what else is in there.
Like us, they became interested in the ocean. They got there on the 7th day.
Quite late.
Guess they weren't in a hurry. Before setting up this base, they were stationed not far from here, but seemed very determined to reach this area. They dug a vast system of tunnels.
When did they finally get here?
On the 15th day of the mission. They conducted research and during excavations found, you won't guess, metal structures.
So we had no chance to outrun them.
Yeah. And they were already at an advanced stage of works when we were still in orbit. In the end, they sent a convoy to a neighboring sector.
So that was their last move?
Well, there's no information about their return. Maybe I'll find them there.
Highly probable. Do you know what the current day of their mission is?
They left on the 25th day. That's all I know. Well, I can't back out now. I have to follow them.
Well, it's your decision. Although I admit I'm also starting to wonder what you'll find.
People, Astrogator. They must be somewhere.
I'm sending a satellite. Soon I'll have an image of the area where the ship landed. We'll see if the Invincible's still there.
I'll continue to search their base. On the 24th day, they sent a convoy north to the sector. Oh, to the sector where I found Gorski.
You suspect they went after him, having detected his signal?
Ne doit pas être exclu, difficile à croire.
Oh, surely they could detect him. They could have detected all of us. But would they really do something about it?
Well, for some reason they left their base. I'm assuming that has something to do with it.
Astrogator, this doesn't make any sense. You can't just wrap up the whole operation. Anyway, the first thing they would take were vehicles and equipment. Only the people are missing here.
On peut rien en faire de ça maintenant? On va reculer. Là, il y avait une chose.
I'm at the control station. Several units can be controlled from here. I wonder which. I got the feed. But I can't get it to move. It's got a weak signal. Must be too far away.
Alors, le 2, ça fonctionne pas. Je suppose que le premier non plus.
Oh, damn. One's unavailable.
Probably out of reach, or they took it.
Donc, la 2, il y avait quelque chose, mais ça répondait pas.
One is a flying unit. Some sort of probe.
Flying over the base.
Correct.
Can you extract data from it?
Sure. Never too much data. Especially in the current situation. I just need to find a place to land it.
Et ben, on va y aller. À descente à grimper. Hop, on y est presque.
Probe on the ground. Time to get into the records.
J'y suis allé un petit peu franco. On va sortir de là, non? Ah, c'est pas la bonne touche. Maintenant, il faut retrouver la sortie.
Moving on. Still quiet. It's
C'est bon.
eerie.
Et où est la... Pardon, la zone d'atterrissage? Voyons voir, voyons voir. Là-bas. Ah, c'est là-bas où j'étais. Mais est-ce que sous le dôme, il n'y a pas un truc à aller voir? Tiens, tiens, tiens. Ça s'ouvre pas? Eh bah ouais, je suis pas allé voir au-dessus. Y a pas un truc à exploiter?
I should move. Oh, there's no time.
Je sais pas ce que j'ai fait.
I opened the passage. We can follow the convoy route now.
When you're ready, Doctor.
Et bah voilà, j'ai ma réponse.
One more minute, and our satellite will be over this ship.
Bon allez, on va récupérer les infos du drone.
Clouds are low.
First images from this area. If it's been flying long enough, it may store important information.
Fortunately, this ship's not here. Neither there or...
Are you still looking?
Not here either. Ah, bingo.
Yes?
Found it. They're still on the planet. Didn't fly away.
Good to know. Thank you. Unfortunately, apart from my arrival, the probe didn't record much.
So it's been flying only recently?
I think so.
Bon, on va retrouver ça. Oula.
The silhouette I saw.
Yes?
It's just a robot.
Il a fait tomber de l'oxygène. Ça aurait pu tout faire péter. Mais j'adore vraiment les paysages. On va reprendre le rover. Si je trouve un chemin. Est-ce que je peux sauter là? Non, même pas. Dommage. Je vais essayer de contourner par là. J'ai l'impression qu'il y a une route.
I'm still here, if you're wondering, sir. It all just takes longer than expected.
I know the situation. No need to explain yourself, Doctor. We're in this together.
Ça doit être ça que j'ai désactivé tout à l'heure.
I'm leaving the base. Going after the convoy. Down you go, oh bright sun. Time to let the night in. Legs become too heavy, hands become too weary. Down you go, oh bright sun. Night is not that scary. Hide behind the dark woods. Oh, we're running barefoot.
C'est dommage qu'il y ait autant de petits frises ce soir. Je sais pas pourquoi c'est comme ça.
Well, I've got to the place where they were digging. It's hard to miss. They set up a huge machine at the center. It must weigh hundreds of, no, thousands of tons. The ship that brought all of this must be...
Gigantic, yes. Invincible surpasses any of our units, even the largest orbital stations. My opinion, it's a bit excessive.
Well, for me, it's quite impressive.
That was exactly their goal, to impress. Such giants aren't very practical, though. I would even say that the larger the ship, the bigger the problems.
Je vais aller voir par là. Ah, je me suis pris un mur invisible. Comme ça on a un peu de hauteur pour voir les choses. Je vais essayer de sortir. J'aurais peut-être dû rester proche.
Status?
Nothing's changed, Astrogator.
Understood.
There's also a couple of smaller cranes here. In comparison to the Colossus, they look like it's pups.
Yes, I got it. They have big machines. Bigger than ours.
Interesting. They found a sizable object deep underground. Stands out from the rest. It's not a part of the structures, but rather an independent, autonomous machine.
Also metal.
Yes.
So, a robot? Or something else that finally looks familiar?
Well, it looks a lot more like a robot than the other structures. The excavator has a massive work area. They had photos of the site in the database, taken before they started digging. It's unrecognizable. Inside, there's a structure. Yes, a metal one. Similar to the ones on the surface. But these are completely hidden underground.
J'ai l'impression d'avoir tout vu. Ah, c'est la grue qui avait fait ces traînées. Je me disais aussi que c'était énorme.
Not far. Even if I make a few stops, it won't take long.
On va les rattraper, ça va être vite fait.
Astrogator, I've already covered most of the convoy route. I'm entering a more enclosed area. A ravine, to be precise.
I see. Can I count on a tactical report?
Of course. A simple analysis of the situation won't hurt anyone.
Oh,
That's for sure.
c'est vraiment dommage. Je vais sortir de là et je vais aller au point d'observation. C'est vraiment dommage, ça ruine un peu l'immersion, les petits frises qu'on a. Destination du convoi.
The road ahead leads straight to where the convoy was heading.
Well then, what are you waiting for? Any doubts?
No, I don't. I still think we have to go there. If they're not in the base, they must be somewhere, damn it.
So, what's on your mind?
I can just drive in there, straight to the convoy. Or try and take a side path, to remain unnoticed until the very last moment.
Bold assumption. Could be an unnecessary detour. I leave that to your judgment, though. It's your call, Jasna.
Mieux vaut prévenir.
Right. I'll try to get there via the side path.
On va bien voir où ça va nous mener. Alors comment on fait pour le prendre? C'est par là? Est-ce que je peux utiliser le rover ou c'est trop petit? Ah non, le jeu veut pas. Les décors et les lumières sont toujours aussi belles.
Well, nothing really. At least not in the last 5 seconds, sir.
Right. Thank you.
Oh, des petits bugs d'affichage. Le niveau de radiation a augmenté, les choses deviennent intéressantes.
The radiation level is rising rapidly.
Jasna, be careful of radiation, of other people. Just watch yourself.
Quand il y a des radiations, il n'y a personne, je veux trouver les autres.
Considering the radioactive environment, I assume the probability of finding people here is close to 0.
It might well indicate something quite the opposite. Human technology equals radiation, after all.
I found a way to the convoy. What might interest you, sir, is that it appears to be a mechanically drilled tunnel. Circular, precise.
I'm more curious about what's on the other end. Although curious might not be quite the right word.
Ça doit être un antimat qui l'a... Vous voyez ce trou?
Jasna, you alright?
Yes, I am. Oh, shit.
Qu'est-ce que je disais?
They're close. At least one. There's not a soul. I don't see anyone. Oh no. Astrogator. They're dead.
So you found someone.
Je savais que ça se terminerait comme ça, je ne m'attendais pas à trouver ça.
After seeing their face, I had a feeling it might end like this. Still, I wonder, what were they looking for? Was it that they killed? Just what the hell?
Là c'est lui.
Found the antimat. It looks damaged, but its log may still be intact.
Copy that. Proceed.
I won't get anything out of the other antimat. It's completely busted, to put it mildly.
Tac. Je check, hein, vu qu'a priori on peut tout répertorier sur la carte. J'ai trouvé des antimats, un antimat et une personne. Ah, couverture de l'enregistreur.
Okay. I'm getting into the antimat's recorder. What do we have here? They were preparing for departure. The convoy's heading somewhere.
Ah, il y avait quelque chose ici.
Coordinates match the location of the base we've searched. All of the Alliance's semi-autonomic machines can be remotely controlled, right?
Yes.
In that case, they were conducting an inspection before marching out. I was there! It's the location with the giant cranes. Right before they lifted that strange artifact above ground level. They're getting close to where I am now. They're here. Sending a probe. Oh, they're tunneling their way through with a beam of antimatter.
House.
Looks like they found whatever they were looking for in that ominous tunnel. Of course.
Don't jump to conclusions, Doctor. Not before you finish. We need to know what to expect there first.
Those containers ended up in one of the transporters. I wonder if it's still nearby. Huh. Shame. The transport's leaving. Something's going on. One man's trying to draw the attention of the others to... I have no idea what's beyond the frame. The photo is such poor quality. You can clearly see the fear in his face. One of them is staring with concern at an instrument. Some sort of meter. Next slide. People rushing out of the tunnel, running from whatever's in there.
But are we still considering whether you should go inside? I admit it's all very intriguing, but also too risky. What I'm trying to say is, I fear for your safety, Yasna.
Donc il y a un truc ici. Ah merde, ça a squeezé la réponse. Ah non, c'est bon. J'ai peur moi aussi, j'apprécie, mais ce n'est pas nécessaire. Je sais faire attention à moi.
Rightly so. I'd be scared out of my mind if not for our link. You help me keep it together, sir. One of the antimats has fired straight into the tunnel.
And? What happened next?
There's nothing else. Only... darkness.
Can't you see what it was aiming for?
The machine's objective has changed. There's a bunch of unidentified targets. It has trouble recognizing any of the 9,999 objects. The counter reached its limit, I guess.
Sounds like a major fault in the circuitry. Combine that with tremendous firepower and it means big trouble.
Total panic. Everyone's trying to escape. There's also a second antimat. It's shooting into the air.
Unbelievable. Both were faulty.
Astrogator. The antimat's new objective is to eliminate, instead of protecting.
What happens next?
The second antimat. That's what destroyed it. People are frozen with fear. They don't know what to do. It's firing directly at the crew. Shooting them. One by one. It's horrifying what an antimatter beam does to the human body.
I'm sorry you have to see this, Yasna. Regis 3 doesn't spare you.
De telles armes devraient être bannies de mieux en mieux cette mission.
Who needs such destructive power? This technology puts us on a straight path to annihilation.
Well, the Alliance will do anything to feel invincible, hence their flagships.
It's not only them, Astrogator. If I remember correctly, we're not engaged in open conflict. And yet, we two participate in this ridiculous arms race. To the death and beyond. Someone hid behind a rock.
How do you know?
This antimat has thermal imagery. Hiding from it made no difference. One man has raised his hands in surrender.
Machine peut-elle comprendre de tels gestes?
If only a machine could take pity on him.
With a proper programming, it could recognize such gestures, but it could never feel compassion. No.
It killed him. The machine just killed him. Oh, fuck.
Yasna?
Rien, elle a pris une photo de moi.
The last photo is from a few moments ago. I'm on it.
Bloody hell, so it's not dead after all. The machine that massacred the Alliance is still operational, and it could target you at any moment.
Let's hope not.
Perhaps it's best to hope. While moving away. If that's all...
What about that tunnel?
Right.
Je vais aller jeter un coup d'œil. Vous ne vous y opposez pas? Pourquoi?
I'm not hearing you object, sir.
Go ahead, Yasna. I know you'll do it anyway.
Vérifie la zone située derrière le tunnel.
I can hear a rhythmic, metallic sound coming from beyond the tunnel.
Something's still active. Take your time, Yasna.
Le réseau ne passe pas bien.
I can't hear. I don't understand you, sir. The audio's breaking up. I'll get back to you once I reach the end. It's in Arctan. Coming at me. I got out. Well, inside a cave.
Yasna, can you hear me? Over.
Copy that. I don't feel too. My head feels like it's bursting from pressure.
Breathe, Yasna. You need to rest.
No. I'm better now.
All right, then. Can you tell me what's in there?
Seems like this robot started a task and then got stuck in a loop.
What task?
Carrying boxes. It took one but never left.
Why do you think it's stuck?
Well, it goes in circles, using the same path.
C'est le robot sur le radar? Ouais, j'ai l'impression.
This place is full of metal bushes.
Same as the ones before.
J'aurais tendance à dire que oui.
Well, the lower parts of the bushes are, how to put it, fruitless.
So the Alliance came to pick the fruits.
On va aller voir par là.
I think their crew took some soil samples. There's this chipped rock, revealing what lies beneath the surface.
Which is more metal?
Yes, a metal interior.
Ça fait beaucoup quand même. Voilà, il y a un nouveau.
Roots are exposed as well. They're not embedded in any rock, but in a tissue-like alloy.
Little bushes growing out of metal soil.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
So all All the bushes in this area, and there are plenty of them as I understand, appear to grow on the rock, but deep down their roots are embedded in metal. Perhaps you should take a closer look at them, Doctor.
Ouais, d'accord, mais
Can you please check them, Yasna?
Do you have anything specific in mind?
Doctor, if it's all metal...
Then I'll use a detector. Right. I'm checking. Give me a sec.
Perfect.
Everything matches. There's metal all around. And the bushes have a direct connection with the whole system.
Interesting. Sounds similar...
To the structures I saw following Gorski. Yes. Huh. Or perhaps it's... looks like 2 generations. One, old, dead, a relic. Second, these bushes grew in the remains of the former generation.
Hang on. Are you saying that this new generation is alive? And the old one used to be alive?
We can't rule it out.
And you say that as a biologist? I haven't heard you mention cells, membranes, organs, or green bodies, which leads me to one conclusion. That thing is not alive, Doctor.
Well, we used to calling all life proteinaceous, especially ourselves. But that's on Earth. The universe doesn't give a damn about our classifications.
Yasna, are you abandoning your profession? All you have learned, discovered, researched so far?
I'm just opening up to the unknown.
ça, on classifie en fonction de ce qu'on connaît, mais ce qu'on sait et ce qu'on connaît n'est pas... c'est pas ça qui limite la réalité des choses. J'ai l'impression qu'on va faire demi-tour. À moins qu'il y ait encore quelque chose à voir avec ça. J'ai pas l'impression. Je vais quand même retourner au bord du précipice. Il voit pas très loin, donc on va se tirer.
I'm pretty sure the box is filled with research material. Those fruits.
Could you retrieve them somehow?
It won't be easy to snatch a crate from its steel grip. I'll come closer first. Shit! I can't handle it anymore.
J'ai comme l'impression qu'on l'a fait dévier.
The robot disappeared.
You must have broken its loop.
I didn't.
Well, you must have done something. Never mind. We'll try to locate it. But first of all, get out of there now.
I found the robot. It hasn't gone far.
Good. Please follow it.
Oh, fuck. Fuck, it's getting up.
What? The robot?
No, the antimat.
You need to act fast. Move, Yasna. But...
No. It will kill me.
Yasna? Are you alive?
Yes. It destroyed the robot.
What's it doing now?
Oh, no. It's over. The probe won't come this time.
Yasna, stay calm.
It won't come.
No, don't die on me now. I'm begging you, don't give up. You can't. mine. It was my decision. I decided to accept this mission. I brought us here.
How did I survive? Wait. You said you had a choice.
Yes, you're alive.
If you could reject it, why didn't you?
After a series of successful missions, are you safe now?
Safe enough.
And the antimat?
He decided not to shoot me after all. Please continue, sir. I'm all ears.
You will agree that we were doing very well. Outstanding results.
That's how it ought to end. Well.
Yes, I fully agree, but then it seemed this could have been the crowning achievement of the entire expedition. Just imagine...
You could have at least asked us.
I did wrong. I know that now. I will never forgive myself for it.
No. No point in going back this way.
Neither do I expect you to.
Marit ne peut pas vous pardonner non plus, et je vous pardonne. Bon, on va essayer d'être magnanime.
Oh, to hell with it. I can't really blame you. After all, you're the commander. It's your job to make decisions like that. And live with the consequences.
Right. It means a lot to hear that from you, Yasna. Thank you. So, if I may, I would suggest watching your next steps.
There were no more anti-mats on the slides, sir.
I'm afraid that's not the only threat around, aren't you?
Of course I am. But I won't rest until I find out what happened to our people. How we can aid them. For now, you can forget about the research material. The only thing left of the Arctan is its feet.
Considering all the factors, I would assume everyone in the convoy is dead. If there's anything more to learn, it's from the recording devices. The first antimat told us a lot. The second one is destroyed. You spoke about the probe. Should be a valuable source of information. And the rovers. Are they on the convoy list?
Là, on va noter pas mal de choses, j'ai l'impression.
Actually, it's right in front of me.
On peut pas le noter, lui.
Why even bother with security measures when they just leave keys in... So, let's hear it.
Hello, base. This is Antka. Hello, Antka. Tesla here. I can hear you. Reporting. 25th day of the mission, 7:15 a.m. We arrived.
I saw it on the
We
slides.
encountered a terrain obstacle, but it has been removed.
You can skip ahead if you would.
We've established permanent access to the extraction site, separated the material for research. Now we're securing the first transport. Dr. Boza and Osterhaus have already begun their preliminary research here on site.
Gotcha. I'm passing it on. Let us know if there are any updates.
Of course. Over and out.
There's more.
Hello, convoy. Anka, come in. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. We're finishing loading. Preparing to depart.
Don't!
Gets tense.
Leave the material behind and return to the base.
But why? What happened?
Scouts came back from this whole city.
Tesla? What's going on? Hello? Tesla, come in. Navigator speaking. Don't take anything. Just get out of there. Immediately. That's an order.
Last saved recording.
Amazing. Microbots grouping and flying together, similar to flies, capable of affecting other machines, even to the point that those affected become dangerous to humans.
The microbots, they must be dangerous as well. I don't know how, but not all people were killed by larger robots.
I think I figured it out, partially at least. The Alliance scientists were very clear that all of this had to do with an electromagnetic field, the field emitted by these flies. When people displayed disturbing symptoms, field measurements showed above average values. At first I thought it was a sensoric malfunction after all the machines were broken. It turns out that field damaged them. So all the malfunctions occurred afterward.
Why didn't I think of it sooner? Prolonged exposure to strong electromagnetic fields can be harmful to the human brain. Usually it concerns long-term effects, months and years of unfavorable conditions.
Please elaborate, Doctor. What sort of effects?
Various brain dysfunctions. It may even lead to the arrest of vital organs.
So that's how... Barrett.
Most probably. Another known effect of the EM field is memory loss. The human organism continues to function normally, but the human being as such is helpless, vulnerable. Like a baby, they don't understand the world around them.
Can such a person learn the world anew?
En théorie, je veux croire que c'est possible.
I can't be sure. There's no precedence. Even if there is room for development, learning everything all over, they won't remember anything. Even language, their past, our voyages together. Let's face it, this new life of theirs will be far from normal. They'll be aged children, walking curiosities, oddities, lab rats, all that made them gone to hell.
Perhaps researching those flies will help us to better aid our people. We're theorizing for now. Be worth examining. Confirm at least.
Got it, Astrogator. I'll search for those containers of flies. I've located one of the transporters, sir. Please don't celebrate yet, though. Something strange has happened to it.
Get to the point, please. What's wrong with it?
The outer shell is damaged. There are holes everywhere.
Like from bullets?
No, it looks like it's been corroded by strong acid.
Qu'est-ce que je viens de voir? C'est ça. Ils ont pris la terre. Et là, il y a le champ de bouclier. Il fait un petit bruit. On pouvait rentrer dedans tout à l'heure. Il y avait un truc qu'on n'avait pas vu. Enfin, qu'on n'avait pas examiné.
The door to the cargo bay has budged a little, but it won't open fully. It's too awkward to squeeze in. The whole vehicle is just stuffed with bushes.
But can you see past them?
Not quite yet.
Ah bah ça a séché.
Now. I can see broken containers. No sign of the flies.
Just plenty of bushes.
You have some theories, sir?
Everything that comes to my mind seems absurd.
J'aimerais bien une suggestion, même des plus absurdes.
You go ahead, sir. As I see it, no idea is too absurd right now.
I haven't quite thought it through. Not yet. Maybe after I listen to your assessment.
Well, look, I think it might work like this. The bushes and flies have a symbiotic relationship. I even consider that the flies are part of the bushes. Just like the fruits. If the flies can fly, they behave more like insects, and the bushes like plants.
I see we're getting back to biological analogies. According to your profession, do I correctly conclude that you are confident that this can be a life form?
C'est certain, je ne sais pas trop.
I'm not sure whether to call it life. Given the age of the oldest forms and the evidence of continued activity, differentiation, a particular drive towards miniaturization, improvement, and lethal effectiveness. It all resembles the evolutionary path of living forms. Only problem is, it's not alive.
So, With a large dose of doubt, you could still call it evolution.
A dead evolution, if anything.
I still don't understand where this change is coming from.
What if I said that the flies and bushes are the same thing, but in different forms? When they need to move, they develop moving parts, the flies. When they need to multiply, expand their volume, they settle on the metal substrate, form bushes, absorb raw material. And they are again ready to transform and relocate to a new source. And so on and so forth.
And I can tell you it's the most sophisticated form of being I've ever heard of, with all the skepticism that comes with it.
Il n'y a plus rien à dire, à voir. On s'en va. Et là, on va être toujours bloqué. Est-ce que je peux rentrer là? J'ai pas l'impression.
The second transporter is under a force field. It's hovering above the ground.
So it is operational. Probably also in better shape than the other one.
It certainly looks better.
The cargo may be intact then.
The force field melted adjacent rocks.
They had to run the generator on full power. They were defending themselves after all.
From the swarm of flies, I presume.
We don't know how large it was. They didn't capitulate. That's a good sign.
Well, I don't know that. So far, I can only confirm that the field has not dissipated. Yet. There are powerful emitters in the center. Similar to those on energobots.
Emitters only? Do they look like they're buried in the ground?
Yeah.
Then you're looking at the top of the energobot. Well, look carefully. Energobots can bury themselves in such a way that only the emitters protrude from the surface.
Ah, got it.
Ça fait pas mal de choses répertoriées.
I know how to get inside. Under this field.
Will you dig a tunnel?
I won't have to. There's already an entrance. I just need to get to it.
Je dirais que c'est le tunnel que j'ai vu là-bas que je pouvais pas atteindre tout à l'heure. Même des canyons, c'est joli. Ils ont vraiment fait un travail magnifique sur le jeu.
Everything's all right?
Yes, yes. I just need a moment to think.
As soon as you find something.
I'll report it. No worries, sir. Astrogator, I found their probe. Looks like it hid from the flies. Or just ended up here by pure luck.
Luck indeed. Its registry could be valuable, especially if it managed to photograph everything from a greater distance.
Little probie? Oh, that didn't work. It flew away.
Is it scared of you too?
I'd rather say that my lack of authorization is more of a problem than me being scary. I won't be able to bring the probe down unless I find a working controller. I got inside the field. Do you copy, sir?
Of course. The force field doesn't block radio waves. I suggest the following. If this transporter is actually running, it doesn't make any sense to take out the containers and carry them with you. You're going to take the whole transport. You'll have the flies in large numbers, and a powerful means of transport that can fly over terrain inaccessible to the rover. But before you leave, you need to take down the force field. So first, the energobot, turning off the force field, then transporter, departure. All clear?
Je m'en occupe.
How about I act according to my judgment, and you patiently await my request for help, sir?
We can do that too. You're right, Jasna. You're there. You make the decisions.
Thank you, sir.
Y a rien d'autre avec lequel je peux interagir?
Just as I thought. The equipment's still active, but everyone here's dead. Yes, it's around here. Somewhere. The field is no longer a problem. Disabled.
Perfect. All that's left is to get the flies out of it.
Send shivers down your spine.
I know it's hard getting used to the sight of corpses.
It's more than that. I'm starting to understand the suffering they felt in their final moments. They were left to fend for themselves. Yet, unable to do so. This
Allez, grimpe.
one man. He even ate parts of his suit, trying to survive. I'm climbing onto the hovering transporter.
Before you leave, though, please check that the cargo is intact.
On va faire tout ça.
All good. I hope. Will this really help our people, Astrogator?
It will, I'm sure. So, what? Off we go?
Ce serait peut-être les mouches derrière moi. Oui, allons-y.
Yeah, sure. I got lost for a moment there because of the flies.
You'll have a lot of time to think about it. Now we have to check if you'll be able to leave with this transport.
Of course, I'm on it. Although first, I like to see them up close.
Very well. Just hurry up.
Wow. I must admit, they look amazing.
Jasna, what have you done?
I'm watching them, nothing more. Don't worry, sir.
What? Some goddamn black holes up in the stratosphere. And you say not to worry. Just look outside, Doctor. See for yourself.
Je peux le refermer ou pas? J'ai pas l'impression. Oui, quand même. Ah voilà, c'est ça que j'avais vu.
If you were wondering, sir, how large a group of these flies could be, I can tell you, it can be gigantic.
Jasna, I know. I can see it from fucking orbit. What are you waiting for? Get out of there.
Là, on peut pas fermer ça là? Faut pas les laisser rentrer. Bon bah il s'en passe des choses. On commence à voir quelle est la menace.
Hello, Dragonfly. I fell, but everything's all right. I'm fine. Oh shit! They're alive. These bushes. Something's flying out of them. Ah! It's those creatures. They're the ones doing it.
Fuck! The same thing over and over again! No wonder we finally ran out of luck. Too much of this damn curiosity. Who needs to know what might kill us?
I don't know if I should interrupt your speech, sir. It is quite interesting to listen to.
Yes, sir. This is too much. I've asked you how many times already?
The fourth time, if I counted correctly. But I'm not planning another.
The first four weren't planned either.
At least we learnt the truth about this planet and the inorganic beings that inhabit it.
What good does that do us, though?
We know the cause of the stupor. Maybe we can find a way to cure our people. If anyone from the Alliance survived, and they already started their research into a cure.
I wouldn't count on it. It's more likely they're all dead.
Not necessarily. It's a large base, and I only found a few bodies. The rest of them must be somewhere.
Or you'll find more corpses, Yasna.
Hey! Something changed. The balloon over the base disappeared.
You mean it flew away, or did it fall to the ground?
Oh, I hope it's the latter. If it caught the west wind, it would have fallen in this area.
Localiser le ballon. Pas très bien, en plus on me dit où il est. En tout cas là où je peux chercher.
We're lucky. It's hanging from a cliff, close to the ground.
Can you get to it? Unhook it?
Maybe that won't be necessary.
Est-ce que c'est tout?
Oh, shit. Somebody's here.
If all you're seeing is dots on the tracker...
No. I can see them with my own eyes. Two of them, even.
2 people, alive.
Huh? Where did they go?
Have you lost them?
Well, I can't see them now. They were here just a second ago.
Are you sure? What did they look like?
One was wearing an Alliance suit, a green one. The other one, I don't know. He looked different.
I see. And now they are nowhere to be found.
Damn right.
Doctor,
Oh, just a moment ago, my consciousness was over the ocean. I saw a big black cloud that appeared out of nowhere, which I then forgot. And now these ghosts.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
The sight of them was so vivid. Just for a moment. I've been looking for someone for so long.
I suggest focusing on what's certain. That balloon is still there, is it not? If it had operational cameras, we might get some answers.
You don't have to convince me, Astrogator. I'm going.
The rover is nearby if needed.
Good to know. Thank you.
How are you
Heureusement que le
feeling?
rover... Heureusement que le rover est à proximité parce que lui il est mal en point.
Quite all right. I had you worrying again, didn't I?
Well, please don't mind me. I won't turn grey a second time in my life.
Ah, où est-ce que je vais passer? Déjà croisé le nuage, je connais la raison de la perte de mémoire.
You know what, sir? That whole incident at the start of my journey.
Yes, I remember.
I got badly hurt back then, and I damaged the radio.
And you lost your memory.
The thing is, it wasn't the real cause. There were bushes there too, remember, sir? Just after the fall, the same black cloud of flies gathered above me. They subjected my brain to an electromagnetic field.
Yes, now that's what you suspect.
I know it. The memory of that event came back to me.
So it was the flies all along, in the case of our crew as well.
Yes. And that antimat in the tunnels, and the whole convoy. It happened to all of them.
Bah, y a le rover qui arrive. Regardez-moi ce paysage. C'est-il pas magnifique? On va monter directement du bon côté. Par ici. J'ai l'impression que...
This mission drags on so much. Sometimes I think you're gonna take off without me, sir.
Don't count on it, Doctor. I'm not going anywhere.
J'ai l'impression que c'était par là où j'avais essayé de monter la première fois lors de l'allée.
I'm getting close to this fallen balloon.
What's so funny?
Oh, nothing, sir. It's just, in my mind it sounded like the title of some Renaissance painting.
The fallen balloon of Regis.
Yes, exactly. I found the recorder.
The fallen recorder of Regis.
Please stop.
Hop là, le bouton. Et voyons voir les photos de vacances.
From the top. Let's see. The 25th day of the mission. Morning. The balloon goes up. You can see the immediate surroundings of the base. They're operating at full capacity. The base is active. I didn't see that from below. They parked several vehicles on top of a nearby hill. The balloon is moving away from the base.
Which direction?
Approximately south. It found some water reservoirs. Many of them. Rocks, water, sand.
Anything noteworthy?
No, not really. No people, units, nor significant changes in the surroundings. The balloon's completing its loop. It seems quieter at the base. But there's still a few people. 2 vehicles that weren't there before. They're grouping up. A dozen people gathered in the square, next to the vehicles. They've left. There are no vehicles. There's no one. They must have set off towards their old base.
Or to the ship.
But why didn't they wait for the convoy to return?
Maybe they didn't know the others were in trouble.
Doubtful. It was after the Cloud's attack.
Well then, apparently that's how the Alliance treats its people. Lousily, without dignity.
The subsequent shots are similar to each other. They show an empty base. There are actually quite a few of these. Oh, captured the moment I entered the base. And it's empty again. At 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I was on my way to the convoy by then.
So we won't find out anything else.
Bon, on va voir.
Wait, you're wrong. Someone was in the base. A man.
So he's real after all.
Yes, I'm not crazy. I saw him.
I never suggested you were. Nevertheless, I apologize. Shouldn't have doubted your words, Jasna. But where is this man now? And can we expect any more?
I think he's near the base. Judging by the last slide, the Alliance must have a hideout there.
And we need to go back, I guess.
Il est là. Le petit cachotier se planquait.
You know, Doctor, decades of space travel have instilled a certain conviction in me. I think people can be more dangerous and deceitful than anything else we may encounter on our journey.
I know that. Sometimes I think the presence of humans is the worst thing that happened in space. Or to space, even.
And why do you insist on seeking them out?
Malgré tout, j'ai foi en la bonté humaine. J'ai besoin de voir des gens.
The probe again.
Is it flying near the base, within range of the control center?
Affirmative.
And?
Do you expect me to rummage through the enemy's equipment? Again?
Well, in my opinion, the more we learn while delaying our encounter with the Alliance, the better.
Because I also believe in human goodness. The selfless desire to help others. I can't believe otherwise. All my efforts would be meaningless.
I don't know whether to envy you or to worry even more.
Oh.
Agreed. I'm curious to see what it's recorded, especially since it witnessed what happened to the convoy.
On va sortir.
I could have spent countless days in this base and still not discovered their hideout. And it's right above my head. All I needed to do was look up.
So this means there's a view of the entire base from up there.
I'll confirm when I get there. But I know what's on your mind, sir. I could have been under surveillance ever since I arrived here.
Don't turn off your tracker. Maybe it'll give you a slight advantage before meeting them.
Moi, surtout, ce que j'aimerais bien, c'est un point de sauvegarde. J'ai pas vu un se déclencher depuis le ballon. Enfin, ni au ballon, ni après. Et bon, ça fait quand même 2 heures que je suis là. Salut bouquin! Désolé, je sais pas quand est-ce que tu as envoyé le message. Donc si ça fait un bout de temps, désolé. Alors par où on monte? Là-bas. J'aurai pas de point de sauvegarde avant d'atteindre le sommet. Il y a 2 jours! Oh mince! Ça fait aussi longtemps que je stream.
My legs feel really heavy.
Give yourself a moment to rest, Doctor. You certainly deserve it.
Eh ben on va ascensionner tout ça.
Jasna,
I'm all right. I'm almost there.
perhaps it's the last moment to go back.
And do what? As far as I remember, we ran out of options here.
It's just, if I were you,
With all due respect, Astrogator, it is me being stuck on this surface. So if you let me, I'll take my chances. And I will find the man. That view. It made the climb worth it already.
so you're on top.
Yes,
Activity within radius?
I heard no beeps. I see no dots. Shit! How?
What?
I found him.
Very well. Now keep your distance and be careful.
It's too late.
What? I can't hear you.
It's too late to keep...
Jasna, what is it? Why is it too late? Jasna, speak to me.
He's looking for others. He's...
You. What have you done?
Shit! He found you too.
Why?
And he's blaming us.
What did it gain you?
That's not good.
It's his planet. I'm trapped here too.
Get up.
So much for talking.
Jasna, don't provoke him.
If you would just listen to me for one moment.
I said get up.
Et bah voilà, il y a eu un point de sauvegarde. Donc moi je vais m'arrêter là pour ce soir. Ah oui, en fait le jeu est adapté d'un roman de SF des années 60. Qui a été écrit par Stanislaw Lem, de mémoire. Qui est aussi parfois appelé Stanislas. Voilà. Et donc bah c'est écrit dans les années 60. Il y a un gros côté guerre froide. Et c'est vrai que, comme tu as pu voir le scanner, c'est vraiment très typé. Si je me souviens bien de ce qu'on m'avait dit la dernière fois quand j'avais fait le premier stream, la semaine dernière, c'est aussi lui qui avait écrit le roman Solaris, qui a eu deux adaptations au cinéma. Donc moi, maintenant, je vais m'arrêter là pour ce soir. J'espère que vous aurez passé un bon moment sur The Invincible. Et puis, on va tenter un petit raid. Donc je vais quitter le jeu, je vais mettre ça en visible, ce sera pas mal. Et donc, on va ready. Je vais regarder tout ça. Demoiselle d'Or n'est plus là. Allez, on va raider celle d'elle. Et une fois qu'il est prêt, dans quelques secondes, on va pouvoir lancer. J'attends encore un petit instant. Ouais, j'ai lancé son stream pour voir et pouvoir écouter ce qu'il me dit quand j'arrive. Il est sur Cookie Cutter normalement. C'est parti.